Dear friends, welcome to this screencast. We're gonna see how we can do some accounting for leases. So this is a financial lease, and this is your amortization schedule here, and we'll have to put in the numbers. Assume ABC company leases an automobile for 5 years from Golan Inc. The car costs $60,000, 560, and will be financed by 5 annual payments of $15,000 each at the beginning of the year. The interest rate that's implied in this lease is 12%. So you have this principal amount which is 60,560. This is the cost. And you're making an cash payment of 15,000 each year. Okay. So at the beginning, since we paid this 15,000, we have reduced our obligation. This $6,000, 560 is the cost of this car. We didn't have the money to pay upfront. We promised to pay in installments. We didn't have the money to pay upfront $60,560. So we paid in installments. So obligation at the beginning of year after payment. So we made so in the year first, as soon as we received this car, as soon as we got this car, we made a payment. And that payment has actually reduced our obligation by this. So this is the obligation at beginning of year. So we have this remaining, so we have to pay interest on this because this is the amount we're carrying. This times what's our effective implied interest rate, that's 12% times. So this is the interest expense that you are paying, that you have to pay, which we haven't paid yet. So obligation at end of the year is equals to the obligation at beginning plus the interest rate that we have to pay. So in year one, actually, since we paid $15,000, our principal reduction, the principal on our loan was reduced by 15,000. This is slightly confusing, so I'll take care of this after I finish filling this column and this column and this column. So when we come at year two, we make a cash payment of 15,000, and we see that we had an obligation of 51. So at year two, at the beginning of year two, our obligation is this amount minus the cash payment that we're gonna make. And our interest expense will be just this amount times, of course, the interest rate that we have to pay because we're carrying this on our books. So we have to pay 0.12. So what's happening to your obligation? Okay, so here we can fill this now. So our principal got reduced. You see, we had obligation of 45,560 at year one, and at year two, we have 36,027. So our obligation decreased, our principal got reduced. So now if we fill the form, here you see at the end of our schedule, we have paid off our balance. And if you add this, that will be equal to your obligation. Thank you for watching. I hope this tutorial helped you in understanding about leases.